Brother Koh, would you like to present? I will share the screen.
It's not convenient for me because my place here is not too suitable.
I know, I can share the screen, or you want me to read for you also?
I think you proceed reading it on my behalf.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
welcome. Okay, question number 6. Write short notes on any four of the followings. Number 1, jhana factors, jananga. Number 2, path factors, maganga. Number 3, faculties, indriya. 4, powers, bala. 5, predominance, adipati. Number 6, nutriment, ahara. So, first one is jhana factors, which is janaga. So, in Abhidhamma's mixed category, jhana factors refers to the factors while doing close contemplation or observation, and not in the meditative absorption sense. There are 7 jhana factors, namely, number 1, vitaka or the initial thought. B, vichara, sustained thoughts. C, piti, zest. D, ekagata, one-pointedness. E, somanasa, joy, pleasure. F, domanasa, displeasure. And G, upeka, neutral. These first 4 are the cetasika under the same name, while the last 3 are part of Vedana Kanda, which is feelings aggregate. When the vitaka, vichara, piti, and ekagata grow and mature, they can become meditative absorption factors, as in jhana bhavana. These jhana factors suppress the 5 hindrances, stabilize the attention, and thus provide a clear foundation for insight and wisdom to arise. As in Anguttara Nikaya 5.28, Pancha Ika Sutta with 5 factors. Second, path factor. Here, marga means the path or way to a particular destination. From the Buddhist perspective, the Noble Eightfold Path leads to blissful states of nibbana, while the unwise and immoral way leads to woeful and painful states. In the mixed category, there are 12 path factors, namely A, right view, samaditi. B, right intention, sama sankappa. C, right speech, sama vacha. D, right action, sama kamanta. E, right livelihood, sama ajiva. F, right effort, sama vayama. G, right mindfulness, sama sati. H, right concentration, sama samadhi. These 8 path factors are for the light or blissful way, and 1, wrong view, miccha titi. J, wrong intention, miccha sankappa. K, wrong effort, miccha vayama. And L, wrong concentration, miccha samadhi. These 4 path factors are for the wrong or woeful way. In Samyutta Nikaya 45.1, Avijja Sutta, or in English translation, it is ignorance. The Buddha told his monks how ignorance leads to wrong view and its subsequent wrong path, and while knowledge produces right view and the subsequent right path. While in Samyutta Nikaya 45.8, Vibhanga Sutta analysis mentioned this Noble Eightfold Path and their respective meanings in the Buddha's spiritual path. There are two levels of this path. One, the mundane or local development that leads to purification of conduct and mind. And number two, the higher supramundane lokuttara path that cut off the factors to Nibbana. 3. Faculties. Indriya. In Theravada Abhidhamma, the term Indriya, translated as faculty, refers to the controlling factor within a territory or sphere of influence or operation. There are two types of Indriya. One is the Panja Indriya, the 5 spiritual faculties, and another under mixed category, which is broader, has 22 factors, including this Pancha Indriya. The 5 spiritual faculties comprises of faith faculty, in Pali it is Satta Indriya, energy faculty, in Pali Virya Indriya, mindful faculty, Sati Indriya, concentration faculty, Samadhi Indriya, and finally, wisdom faculty, Panya Indriya. These 5 spiritual faculties, when developed, balanced, and stabilized, could lead to awakening or enlightenment, as stated in a few suttas in Samyutta Nikaya 48, Indriya Samyutta. In the mixed category, the 22 Indriya is normally subdivided into 6 groups. The cognitive faculty group has 6 factors of faculties, that is, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. The gender faculty groups has 2, femininity and masculinity. The vital group has 1, life faculty. The feeling group has 5, bodily pleasure and pain, mental joy and grief, and neutral. Spiritual faculty group has 5, which is faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. And supramundane faculty group has 3. The faculty of understanding that one's enlightenment is imminent. Second, the faculty of enlightenment. And lastly, the faculty of one who is enlightened. Whirling lives around and is greatly influenced by the cognitive faculties and feeling faculties. With Buddhist spiritual seekers try to develop the 5 spiritual faculties and the supramundane faculties. To these seekers, the 5 sense faculties in the cognitive group and the feeling group are the tools whereby the mind faculty and the 5 spiritual faculties utilize to arouse the arising of the 3 supramundane knowledge faculties. 4. Power of Bala. Bala in Pali refers to the mental state that manifests as power or strength. When the faculty or indriya matures, it becomes power because they A. strengthen, and B. are unshaken by the opposite states. In the mixed category, there are 9 Bala factors, namely A. Saddha Bala, the power of faith. B. Virya Bala, power of effort or energy. C. Sati Bala, power of mindfulness. D. Samadhi Bala, power of concentration. E. Panya Bala, power of wisdom. F. Hiri Bala, power of shame, wrongdoing. G. Ottappa Bala, power of fear of wrongdoing. H. Ahirika Bala, power of shamelessness, and I, Anotapa Bala, power of fearlessness. Ahirika and Anotapa are exclusively kusala, which is unwholesome. Saddha, Sati, Panya, Hiri, and Otapa may be either kusala, which is wholesome, or Biyakata, indeterminate. While Virya and Samadhi can be all three, that is, kusala, abhyakata, and akusala. Similar to the 5 spiritual faculties, A, the 5 spiritual powers have the power to resist doubt. B, energy resists sloth and torpor. Sloth and torpor. C, mindfulness resists heedlessness. D, concentration resists restlessness and remorse. And E, wisdom resists ignorance. 5. Predominance, adipati. Adipati are factors which dominate over their cognizant states in undertaking and accomplishing difficult and important tasks. It takes charge or leadership of the whole endeavor. A predominant factor exercises supreme control over the entire citta, cetasika, and material phenomena arising out of the consciousness, which is cittaja rupa. While a faculty exercises control only in its respective sphere, a predominant factor is like a prime minister of a country, while a faculty is like a minister of a certain portfolio. There are 4 predominants, namely A, Chanda Adipati, predominance of desire or zeal. B, Virya Adipati, predominance of effort or energy. C, Chitta Adipati, predominance of consciousness or mind. And D, Vimamsa Adipati, predominance of investigation. Only one of such predominant factors dominates at any given time, and the rest follow. Number 6, nutrient or ahara. Ahara refers to what that sustains or that which brings about. It is used literally and figuratively. Hara fuels and maintains the maintenance and continuation of sentient beings that have been born and help those about to be born, and their life existence experiences, as stated in Samyutta Nikaya 12.63, Putta Mangsa Sutta, a child's flesh. There are 4 nutriments, namely A, Kaliba Kara Ahara, which is edible food. B, Pasa Ahara, contact nutriment. C, Manosa Chetana Ahara, nutriment of mental intention or volition. And D, Vijnana Ahara, nutriment of consciousness. Edible food nutriment sustain the physical body and by providing the energy for the body's functioning. Contact nutriments nurtures the feeling, such as delight, displeasure, and neutral, as independent origination. Contact condition feeling, pasa, pachaya, vedana. Mental volition nutriments sustain the 3 forms of becoming. For it is will, chetana, through which action karma is formed and which generates rebirth, bhava. Consciousness nutriment sustain the mind and body, nama rupa, as in paticca samuppada, vijnana pachaya nama rupa. So that is the presentation for question 6 from Brother Koh. So the reference are the YMBA Guidebook 5, lecture notes by Brother Rasika Lau, the Comprehensive Manual Abhidhamma by Bhikkhu Bodhi, Noble AI Organization, Sutra Central website. Any feedback from Brother Lau? Brother Lau? If not, I will continue. Okay, the second one will be, okay, this is question 1 from Brother Koh. Question 1 from Brother Koh. Explain the 22 faculties Indriya, subdividing them into different groups. As introduction, in Theravada Abhidhamma, the term Indriya, translated into English as faculty, refers to the controlling factor within its territory or sphere of operation. Like the simile of a minister or a chief minister in his jurisdiction. In the mixed category Compendium, the faculty is 22-fold. These are traditionally subdivided into 6 distinct groups. A. Cognitive faculties consist of 6 constituents, which are eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. B. Gender faculty have 2 factors, which are male and female. C. Vital faculty only have 1, which is the life faculty. D. Feeling or affective faculty consists of 5, which are pleasure, pain, joy, grief, and equanimity. E. Spiritual or controlling faculty, which is consisting of 5. That is faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. F. Supramundane faculty, there are 3. I shall know the unknown, final knowledge, and the one who has the final knowledge. So there are a total of 22 faculties. These faculties are the capacities that govern one's moment-to-moment, daily and lifelong experiences and spiritual practices. So we'll come to the first group, the connective faculty. It comprises of Pancha Kama Indriya, the 5 sense faculties, and Mano Indriya, the mind faculty. The 5 sense faculties are, firstly, eye faculty, conditioned for seeing. Second, ear faculty for hearing. Third, nose faculty for smelling. Fourth, tongue faculty for tasting. And fifth, body faculty for touching or tactile sensation. The mind faculty condition mental thinking or thoughts. In Samyutta Nikaya 48.53 Sekha Sutta, a trainee, it is mentioned these 6 faculties: eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind faculties. In Pali, Chakundriyam, Sotindriyam, Ganindriyam, Jivindriyam, Kayindriyam, Manindriyam. Now it comes to Indriya faculties as continuation. In Abhidhamma, the 5 senses perform their respective sense function and as the base for the arising of consciousness when there is contact with the object. Kama Vachara, Pancha Bokara beings normally have all the 5 senses. However, some may have certain defective or undeveloped or born without sense or senses, like being blind or deaf. In Rupa Vachara, the beings called Brahma have only working eyes, ear, and body senses. In Arupa Vachara, the Brahma beings have no five senses, but only the mind, Nama. While the mind, too, performs the basic function, it is able to do much more than the five senses. Whether one is pure or impure, good or bad, depends very much on the mind state, and thus the mind faculty. Now we go to gender or sex faculty. There are two sex faculties, male and female faculty. The male faculty condition the male characteristic, function, and manifestation. The female faculty condition the female characteristic, function, and manifestation. Normally, a sense-sphere being, Kama Vachara Satta, has only one sex faculty. However, there are exceptions, such as intersex or hermaphrodite beings. Generally, the femininity or masculinity matters are spread throughout the body and influence the voice and character. The third group, Jivindriya, life or vitality faculty. The life faculty is the vital principle maintaining life. When the life faculty ceases, the being is said to be dead. Life faculty exists at the point of Patisandhi Citta, which is the rebirth consciousness, and ends with Juti Citta, the death consciousness of an existence. In the Abhidhamma, there are two types of life faculty, namely, the first one, the mental life faculty, Nama Jivindriya, and the materiality life faculty, Rupa Jivindriya. In Samyutta Nikaya 48.22, Jivindriya Sutta, the life faculty, both the gender and the life faculties are grouped in the same group of life faculty, or as some translated as faculty of individual existence. D, the Vedana Indriya, or feeling faculty. There are five feelings or affective faculties, namely Sukha, Somanasa, Dukkha, Domanasa, Upekkha Indriya. Sukha and Dukkha refers to the bodily feelings, while Somanasa and Domanasa refers to the mental feelings. Upekkha refers to both physical and mental neutral feeling. Now we come to the details. Sukha Indriya, pleasure faculty, operates within the bodily pleasure. Somanasa Indriya, joy faculty, operates within the mental joy or liking. Dukkha Indriya, pain faculty, operates within the bodily pain or disease. Fourth, Domanasa Indriya, grief faculty, operates within the mental grief or displeasure. 5. Upekkha Indriya, equanimity faculty, operates within the neutral feeling of both the body and mind. And Kamavachara beings are strongly influenced by the feeling that arise moment to moment and in their life. Thus, feeling is one key component, aspect, for one who is developing the spiritual path. E. Indriya, the spiritual faculty. There are 5 spiritual faculties, Panja Indriya, namely Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya Indriya. These are the primary internal capacities to be developed for spiritual or mental cultivation, bhavana, and path development. And they are sometimes called controlling faculties because they govern and can overpower their opposing hindrances. So we go one by one. Satta Indriya is fifth faculty that has trusting clarity or confidence faith in the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, and their qualities, virtues, and abilities. Second, Virya Indriya is the energy faculty that conditions arousing and sustaining wholesome exertion or practice. It is the energy that is gained in connection with the four right efforts. The third, Sati Indriya is the mindfulness faculty of knowing and remembering the present objects without distraction. It is gained in connection with the four kinds of mindfulness meditation, Chattaro Satipatthana. The fourth one, Samadhi Indriya, is concentration faculty that conditions the stability and unification of mind. It is relying on letting go, gain immersion or samadhi, gains unification of mind. Fifth, Panya Indriya is wisdom faculty of discerning phenomena as impermanent, stressful, and not self. It has the wisdom of arising and passing away, which is noble, penetrative, and leads to the complete ending of suffering. One's ability to progress and succeed depends on one's ability to grow, balance, and harmonize these five factors. In Samyutta Nikaya 48.11, Patilabha Sutta about gain, Buddha explained to his monks the meaning of these five faculties. In Samyutta Nikaya 48.51, Sala Sutta or at Sala, together with Samyutta Nikaya 48.54, Pada Sutta about footprints, and Samyutta Nikaya 48.55, Sara Sutta about hardwood, Buddha said that Panya Indriya is the best among the five that lead to awakening. In Samyutta Nikaya 48.52, Marikan Sutta, in the lane of Malas, Buddha told his monk that noble knowledge has arisen for a noble disciples when the other four faculties, that is, Saddha, Virya, Sati, and Samadhi Indriya, have become stable and fixed. The fifth one, Lokuttara Indriya or supramundane faculties. There are three final knowledge faculties, namely, one, the faculty of I shall know the unknown. Ananya Dana Sammi Triya is the readiness for breakthrough on the path of stream entry. Two, the faculty of final knowledge. Anindriya is the fruition knowledge of Arahant. Three, the faculty of one who has final knowledge. Anyata Vindriya is the mastery of stability of the Arahant's knowledge. These are not mundane capacities or knowledges, but represent specific transcendent knowledges attained at the pinnacle of the noble path, which is the Arya Magga. In Samyutta Nikaya 48.23, Anindriya Sutta, about the faculty of enlightenment, these three are grouped together and translated by Ajahn Sujato in sutracenter.net as one, the faculty of understanding that one's enlightenment is eminent. Two, the faculty of enlightenment. And three, the faculty of one who is enlightened, respectively. As conclusion, from these 22 faculties, the 5 senses and the 5 feeling faculties shape the ordinary experiences. The gender faculties condition the embodiment of life, both the physical and psychological aspects. The life faculty condition the continuity of life, both the mental and the physical existence. The feeling faculties condition and influence most beings, especially the sense-sphere beings. The 5 spiritual faculties, when balanced and harmonized, condition the practice such that there is opportunity to arouse, arise, and attain the 3 supramundane knowledge faculties. These 3 knowledges mark the state from the breakthrough to path to fruition of Arahant and maturity in Arahantship. In Samyutta Nikaya 36.3, Bahana Sutta, about giving up, Buddha told his monk that when feeling pleasure, pain, or neutral arises, see it as it is. That is, with clear awareness, seeing wisely and rightly, understand the feeling, and rightly comprehend it. It weakens the craving, aversion, and delusion. In Pali terms, lobha, dosa, and moha. And this will lead to, without defilement, anasavo in this life. That means attaining arahantship. The feeling faculties and the 5 sense faculties are tools, whereby the mind faculties and the 5 spiritual faculties utilize to arouse the arising of the 3 supramundane knowledge faculties. Thus, the 22 faculties provide a comprehensive Abhidhammic framework for understanding the totality of sentient experience, from the basic apparatus of connection and embodiment, which is group A to D, through the cultivable power, group E, leading towards liberation, and to the fruition of the liberation itself, which is the group F. So that's the end of the presentation, where the reference are YMBA Guidebook 5, lecture notes by Brother Lau, and the subsequent comment and suggestions, the comprehensive manual of Abhidhamma by Bhikkhu Bodhi, again refer to nobuai.org and Sutra Central websites.
Okay, thank you. Quite comprehensive thing. If you can remember, this one will always repeatedly come up for this particular exam question.